It's finally here. The 2018 wet season has begun. Meanwhile, Alberto has made landfall over the southern United States. Now, this 2018 wet season, as say forecasters from Met Service, is set to start drier than usual as we go into August, but will likely end wetter than usual from September to November. So obviously take care and obviously exercise caution as we go through the next few months. Now, how do we tell that the wet season has begun? We get the first visit of an active tropical wave, as well as the possibility of we get the ITC coming along in the next few weeks. But obviously we get those hot and humid conditions from June to November, and obviously as we go into the next few months, the possibility of flash flooding does exist. Now, how does it compare to the last few years of the beginning of the wet season? Well, the latest the wet season has begun was back in 2015, which was at May 29th. So obviously we're just one day ahead of that, and the earliest that it's occurred was in 2016 on May 1st. Right now we're still looking at Alberto there, a subtropical storm set to push all the way up towards the north. It made landfall, but will continue to be a rainmaker up the central spine of the United States. Will likely have a few impacts, especially across the Florida Panhandle during the landfall afterwards, and then pushing further up the island as we go through next few days. So definitely for Trinidad and Tobago, it's mostly settled. Fair skies tonight lead to a lot more sunshine tomorrow, a touch hazy at times, and all the while also feeling quite warm, especially in Scarborough. Into Trinidad, a clear night, just a couple of brief showers likely during the early part of your morning across the hillsides, but overall lots of clear skies expected to start your morning, so the sunshine will be out, and throughout the afternoon as well there's only a low chance of a shower coming across the hillsides. Similarly for central and southern Trinidad, it will see the sunshine breaking through for San Fernando, Quaguari, Moruga, out towards Rio Claro. There's a slight chance of a shower coming over the central hills, but overall we should be seeing another fair day. Temperature wise, looking at lows of 24 degrees Celsius for Trinidad, 26 degrees Celsius for Tobago, and then highs of 31 in Canaan, 32 likely in Scarborough. It will generally feel warmer in the towns and the cities, but there will be a change as we go towards Thursday and Friday. We'll see a lot more moisture arriving, especially for Trinidad, increasing the likelihood of some showers there, possibility as well of some heavy showers through Thursday, so be mindful of that. Heading offshore, there's only a moderate chop out there, 1.5 to 2 meters. East-northeasterly swells remaining short at 8 seconds, and you have that moderate easterly breeze of 50 knots, so a few whitecaps are possible. Now, for many parts of the Eastern Caribbean, it's settled. For the Western Caribbean, they continue to see this unsettling upper-level trough. It's feeling a lot of moisture from South America all the way up, and it will continue to drench Cuba. As you can see here, most of those heavy clouds are towards the eastern center of Alberto, and as we go through Monday night, still expecting some of the impacts to cause localized flash flooding, and those gusty winds across Florida, and those drenching thunderstorms further up as we go through the next few days for Tuesday and then into Wednesday. So for the Western Caribbean, it will continue to be downpours for Havana, 27 degrees Celsius, windy for Kingston at 32, and maybe a few showers and clouds for Port-au-Prince. For the Eastern Caribbean, it's mostly settled, only the slight chance of a brief shower for the Leeward Islands. Further to the south, you'll pick up a lot of sunshine for Dominica, also some sunshine across parts of Bridgetown, maybe mostly cloudy as you get towards St. Vincent, and we'll again see a few more showers, especially towards Guyana. So that's your weather, and that's from me.